What's up, everyone? Daniel Kaiser here at Massive, and I am joined now by Magnus talking about Far Cry 3. Thanks for joining us, man. The game is looking awesome so far. We've touched base a little bit about the multiplayer, but in your own words, talk about the objectives that you guys have with the multiplayer in Far Cry 3.
So we've created like a bunch of custom features that are really there to encourage team play. When you're doing these team play actions, you'll also get team support points. And these points are, within the match, they add up, and those are the ones that you use to call in the team support weapons, which are, you know, the biggest and baddest weapons and guns that you call in from the sky. You know, it starts with your radar scan, but then you go to the big explosions, or like the psych gas, for instance. If you die, you lose a little bit, but not all of it. But it means that when you die, you go down and you can be revived. So, you know, do you cling on? You have to, you know, hammer a button to indicate to everybody else that I want to, you know, please revive me. And you want to do that because you want to keep your team support points. And people, when they revive, they also get some team support points. So it's all about this economy that really encourages and pushes people to play together. You don't have to do this. You can go in there, be a total lone wolf, and don't care about anybody else. You can never do a battle cry because nobody's ever around you. Sure, you know, you'll get ahead, you'll get XP, you can level up. You can actually, and this is kind of like my favorite part of it, is that you can build and manage your class sitting at work or on the bus. So you're like, you know what it is, you're playing and then you get unlocks and then, oh, holy, you know, I have to run. And then when you start up the game, you want to jump straight into a match, the matchmaking kicks in, and oh, I forgot to build a new class using the new stuff. So this way, you know, you're sitting on your lunch break, you can go on your phone or on the web, rename your classes, build this new class, use all the new cool stuff, save it, and then when you boot up your console or your PC, it's going to be there so you can do all that work away from the game, so to speak. The editor is back. It's been improved, you know, the way you use it, but I would say that the biggest improvement is what we're adding to the way that the user, you know, you start up the game, the way you find these user-made maps, the way they're rated, and the way they're integrated seamlessly into the online experience. So it's important for us that when, you know, there's a lot of maps created, and some of them are, let's say that they're experimental. And we don't want a newcomer that's, you know, your first Far Cry 3 multiplayer and you load up and it's a map that is just, you know, experimental. We want to create that rating system, or, you know, automatically make it so that you're not exposed to the really strange stuff early on. But if you want to, you can totally get that, but it's behind a couple of doors, so to speak. But we also want to make sure that the very best maps automatically sort of, they move up through the ranks, so to speak, in terms of maps, so that eventually, if the map is good enough, it's going to be included in the rotation and almost indistinguishable from the maps that we've created out of the box. So that's that part of the editor is what we've really worked on. This is all included and it's there day one, and it's not going to cost anything.
We appreciate your insight into Far Cry 3 very much. For more on the game and all your favorite multiplayer, head online to GameTrailers.com.